Never, never, never die. 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 Never die.
Fuck you.
All right, it is 7:09 a.m. There was no podcast Monday. Got a little bit of surprise. I had a full house. The kids were home, and you know what? So when the kids are all home, my daughter, both my boys, my oldest, he's working. He's got his own fucking job, so he's living his own life. So I'm not going to hold him to anything. But I had the majority of everybody home, and shit. You take days off when you take days off. Everyone's home, want to enjoy the time, want to enjoy the rustle, want to enjoy the escapades of having teenage kids. You know what I'm saying? Because all they're doing is yelling and screaming and poking at each other. But it is what it is. But before I get into today's podcast, I want to thank Blackstone Labs for sponsoring this podcast. And you can get 20% off your entire order at blackstonelabs.com. Look, you're trying to get jacked, you're trying to get straight, you're trying to put on muscle, whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever it is you're trying to achieve, Blackstone Labs can help you. Proteins, branched-chain amino acids, pre-workouts, thermogenics. Does not matter. cathconcrete. Blackstone Labs can help you. Use promo code B to the 4th power checkout. That is blackstonelabs.com. B to the 4th power checkout. 20% off your entire order. B to the 4th power checkout. blackstonelabs.com. Get 20% off your entire order. And that's a multiple use code. You can use it every time you order. Just throw in the fucking code and get yourself hooked the fuck up every fucking time. CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. That is CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. No job too big, no job too small. Residential, commercial, does not matter. That is CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. Just mention the Angry Dad and they'll take care of you. SleepTerrorClothingBrand.com. All right, it's SleepTerrorClothing.com. That's what it is. SleepTerrorClothing.com. SleepTerrorClothing.com. An occult brand. Look, art prints, shirts, coffee mugs, and luxurious Leviathan cross beard oil. The kind of beard oil you put on your fucking face. You get it fucking lathered up, slathered up. You get that shine, you get that smell, and all of a sudden everybody fucking wants you. It just is what it is. That Leviathan cross. Sulfur is the main one. I'm going to tell you right now, you slap that shit on, all of a sudden everybody want to be next to you. Everyone want to smell you. Everyone's like, what the fuck? And that's what it is. That is SleepTerrorClothing.com. All the links in the information in the bottom. Get yourself hooked the fuck up. All right, now, talking about family, talking about having everyone here at the house, I am a father. I do have kids, and one of the things is, when you have kids and you're in a situation where the family is split up, it is what it is. You're going to have two households, you're going to have two things, but the thing is, sometimes kids can be talked into situations, talked to in such a way where, they don't understand, they don't get it. But that's one of those things is, as kids get older, they realize who's right and who's wrong. And sometimes when you're in these tough situations, and sometimes when you're in these spots where you're like, what do I do? What do I say? And sometimes you can't say anything. Sometimes you can't do anything. Because one of the things that, I talk shit about someone else, all right, but I never do it in front of them. I only do it within the privacy of my family. I do it in the privacy of my friends. I do it in the privacy of where I can speak aloud and not make someone else think of something else. That is my kids. Kids don't deserve that. They don't deserve to hear shit. They don't deserve to hear bullshit. They don't deserve to hear drama. That's not part of their life. Their life is their mom loves them, their father loves them. That's just what it is. And that's the way you keep it. But one of the things that I've learned, one of the things that have grown, one of the things that have rang true in my situations and in my life is you give it time. Kids understand. Kids are smarter than you fucking think. They ain't fucking stupid. If you're going to play stupid fucking games, you're going to win stupid fucking prizes, and kids fucking see it. They 100% see it. All I ever want to do is just love my kids, have them around, and be here with me. I have a much better relationship. Once my daughter got a phone, once my daughter understood what the phone was, understood that she can call me at any point in time, that she can speak to me at any point in time, that at a drop of a fucking dime, I would drop what I'm doing. I will leave work. I will leave whatever situation I'm fucking in to go get her, to talk to her, to see her. And I do this with all my kids, which I've always have. But you know what? She's the youngest out of the three at the moment. My younger son is, he's 9. He's about to be 10. But the thing is I'm not worried about him. I was just more worried about my daughter because I wouldn't be able to see her as much as I wanted to see her. I didn't have her around as much as I wanted to have her around. But the thing is she got to a certain age, a certain point, a certain time in her life where she's like, well, okay, she starts asking questions. Of course, I'm going to give her answers. I'm never going to fucking lie to her. But at the same fucking time, she starts seeing and understanding and getting it. And guess what? We spend more time. We have more of a connection. All right? And the thing is, you have to work with that connection. It's not a one fucking sided where the kids are just going to be hounding you and they want to. No. It's a back and forth thing. It's the kind of thing where you have to work for it. You have to understand it. You have to fucking get it. You have to make that connection. All right? And I've been blessed to fucking hell that, my kids have my interest. You know what I'm saying? I always made it a point to have them as much as I possibly could. And with having them as much as I possibly could, my influences on them are heavy. And the reason they're heavy is because I take the time to show them, to talk to them, to give them an open thought and sight of the world. And not just, my little section, but everything. I listen to a certain kind of music. Guess what? They now listen to a certain kind of music. They have their own taste. They have their own brand. You know what I'm saying? So it's always about teaching them the ability to be themselves, to think for themselves, to be able to generate answers to questions that they have. You know what I'm saying? It's not my place to make them a certain way. It's my place to point them in the right direction. It's a father's place to teach them how to be an individual, the kind of individual that can think, speak, and have their own thoughts. And when I see that being generated, when I see that happening, when I see this coming into fruition where it's like, this is a real thing, it makes me happy. And I want people to understand that. I want people to fucking get that. I want people to know that, as a parent, this is what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to twist them. We're not supposed to manipulate them. We're not supposed to make them think or say or fucking any of this fucking bullshit. What we do is help them grow to become the person they want to become. To push them in the direction where they're going to be able to succeed in their life. Not in your life. In their life. Because once they succeed in their life, they're going to have a transition in life where they're going to be happy. I learned to be happy, so I teach them how to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was growing up, I didn't learn how to be happy. I just kind of knew I was supposed to be happy. I kind of knew that I'm supposed to just live my life. I'm supposed to just be this person. And it took me a long time down the line of life to understand that, I have to make myself happy. I have to learn what makes me happy. I have to learn how to be this individual in my own life and not just be this fucking robot, marching up and down the street, marching up and down the world where, I'm a happy person. I have a job. I work. I fucking provide. Blah, 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 blah. No. I've been down that path. And that's not the path to happiness. The path to happiness is doing the things that you love. And understanding how to use those things that you love to generate a life. And once I've done that and I learned that and I learned how to carve out my little niche in the world, why would I not pass that on to my kids? Because that's a true parent's calling. It's what we're supposed to do. We teach them how to be an adult. We teach them how to be successful. We teach them what it takes. We teach them that, hard work pays off. But the thing is you also have to teach them to enjoy happiness, to have happiness, to take this happiness and to grow it, to mold it, to feed it, to enhance it to the point where it's what they want their life to be. Sometimes I just feel long-winded. I speak and talk these things, but these are the things that I see. These are the things that I'm growing. These are the things that I'm teaching myself. Because in life, I knew it was one way. I work, I take care of the kids. Wife takes care of the mom takes care of the kids. Mom takes care of the house, cook and clean and fucking this and that. Like, no. I like to cook. I like to clean. I like to fucking do these things. And I just don't have to fucking work only. You know what I'm saying? I worked 12-hour days for years upon years. All right? And having that, I lost everything. I understood that working, it's just not enough. You have to be able to balance work. You have to be able to balance situations. You have to be able to balance your life. And once you find that balance, that's when happiness is created. That's when joy is created. That's when family is created. That's when good memories and moments in time that will be remembered forever are created. Is by having that fucking balance. Once you find that balance in life and you find this approach that you can take it 100% changes the world. It 100% changes your world. It'll 100% change your family, your kids. Every aspect in your life will be opened up. All right, that's the real meaning of wokeness. All right, it's being happy. It's having your own little slice of fucking heaven on earth. And when you have that little slice, that little sliver, guess what? It tastes delicious. You enjoy it. You take your time. You savor it. You fucking you do things that you would never do in your life because guess what? This is what happiness is. I want to make sure that people understand that just, doing the minimum is not enough. All right, it's great. You get by, you squeeze by, or you're fucking working yourself to death so everyone can have these things. But the thing is if you're not there enjoying it with them, what's the fucking point? You have to reap the rewards of the work. Because if you don't reap the rewards of the work, you die. There's no joy, there's no happiness, there's no thoughts. The only thing your kids and your family can remember is that he was a hard worker. All he did was work. He never spent time. He never had these moments. I never got to play catch. I never got to go fishing. I never got to go camping. I never got to do these things with him because he was always too busy. And that's my position in life because that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I had moments in times where I would be able to carve out time, but it wasn't much time. But now I have the ability to actually pace it, to show it, to fucking really dive deep and to spend the time and make my kids do things. They don't like it at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we need to work on the yard. We need to fucking, we're going to go here. We're going to do this. But the thing is once the party is rolling, the ball is going, we're in the car moving, guess what? Everyone's happy. Everyone's enjoying themselves. Everyone's fucking having happiness. And that's what it's really about. That's what really life is about. Like I said, I sometimes reflect on life because the reason is if you don't reflect, you never know. You don't have no rate to compare because you're never comparing. I always compare my life in these moments and times because I understand what it is to enjoy and what it is to have. So guess the fuck what? This is an angry motherfucking dad. You want to watch my shit? IGTV, YouTube. You want to Spreaker, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, SoundCloud, Deezer, iHeartRadio. This motherfucker's everywhere. You can easily fucking find it. Rate, review, like, subscribe. It really helps me out. I fucking appreciate it. I'm also part of the SIP Network. That's a slightly irregular podcast network. A group of powerful podcasters. They're sharing their shit. It's sipnet.us. We'll take you to every one of our websites, every one of our platforms, every one of our podcasts. Make sure you go check it the fuck out. That is SIP Network on Instagram and Network SIP on Twitter. All the notes and information will be right in the bottom. BlackstoneLabs.com, B to the 4 Power checkout. Get yourself hooked the fuck up on some premium supplements. That is B to the 4 Power checkout, BlackstoneLabs.com. CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. That is CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. No job too big, no job too small, residential, commercial, does not matter. CH Concrete will help you. SleepTerrorClothing.com. Like I said, go yourself hook the fuck up. That's SleepTerrorClothing.com. And I'll see y'all motherfuckers on the next one. Fuck.
Never die. Always living. Always living. Always living. Always living. Always living. Always living.